Alright, greetings and salutations. Once again, we're back for part 2 of the Charlton Spotlight on Scary Tales. I've refreshed my coffee and I'm ready to go with this remaining selection of Scary Tales and some sketches that I found going through my portfolios that I follow up, like I said on my other video I did the sketches on. Alright, on to Scary Tales number 29, which, if you're not a Charlton collector or like Charlton at all, or just don't care for anything to do with Charlton, but this this comic book should be in your collection. It's a book-length story by Tom Sutton. Again, this is number 29, which is unusual for Charlton to do this, which showed how much freedom they gave the creators for them to do this, from the cover to all the interiors. It's all Tom Sutton. To me, this is a what if for everyone. A what if. See, I'm thinking about what if number 3. Jeez, this collection should be in everyone's collection, just for the artwork alone. Again, this is Scary Tales number 29. 1981. Scary Tales number 31. Again, I'm missing number 30 for some reason. Has Ditko and Newton artwork in it. I believe Newton did the cover. It looks like him. Number 31. Yeah, it is Newton. Has Ditko and Newton artwork in it. Number 33, which has a phenomenal cover. The purples, the blacks, it works so well together. Number 33, the cover is by Enrique Nito again. It has Sutton work inside of this issue as well. But look at that cover. It's a beautiful cover. Sorry about the glare, folks. One of my lights had went out right before I did the video, so the lighting's not as good as it usually is. Scary Tales number 34. Ditko and Pam artwork in this issue as well. I don't know who the cover credits for, but it's Ditko. Yeah, you can tell it's Ditko. This cover is nothing to write home about, but it is what it is. Scary Tales number 35. Sutton and Wayne Howard has a one-page story in this. Excuse me. This credits, it looks like this Mitch O'Connell. (1982). Sutton and Boyette artwork in this. Pat Boyette was another underrated artist. Did a lot of work for Charlton. One of my favorite characters, Peacemaker. This is Bill Reinhold and Mitch O'Connell on this cover. Scary Tales 37. This is covered by a guy named John Rue. Number 40 of Scary Tales. And this is where we get to meet the Dragon Force for the first time. It's a decent story. They're decent enough characters. It's just, unfortunately, it's towards the end of the run. They went from horror to sci-fi, fantasy, or superhero type of story. This is close to the end. Number 41. Ditko and Pam. There's questions that Dick Giordano did the cover, but I'm not so sure. It looks like his work, but it might be something they use later on in the game. that they had earlier in their files, and then used it for a cover in a later comic. Because this is from '83, and I think Giordano is doing any new work for Charlton. But like I said, it could be something that they reused or used after he did it years ago. Unused cover or splash page. Awesome haunted house Ditko cover. Just great stuff. The imagery is phenomenal, and with the greens and the shape of the house and the creatures and stuff that are in the house. Again, this is 42. Bob Layton has a story in this with inks, and Al Milgrom has a story in this as well. But such a great Ditko cover. Again, these are close to the end. These are hard to come by. The nice spine, just beautiful copy. And this is such a great cover as well. This should be in everyone's collection just for the cover. Scary Tales 43. Getting a low print run on this. It was close to the end. Number 44. Low print run on this. '45, the great Ditko cover. It has a Wayne Howard one-page story in this as well. And last but not least, an awesome Sutton cover. It listed being Sutton. It could be, I can't tell, but it's supposed to be Sutton. It's hard for me to tell from here. But just looking at it, because the images, the people are so small. Last issue, low print run, Ditko and Joe Staten artwork in this. Love this cover. They went that way with a bang. I'm pretty sure it's Sutton, but there's just something about it that's a little bit different for me for saying it's Sutton. Maybe Shannon can put some light on it for me. Comic Book Database, I think, says it's Sutton, but it just looks... it could be. I'm pretty sure it is Sutton, but we'll have Shannon to be the confirmation on this. Again, last issue, low print run. So that's the issues of Scary Tales. Like I said in the first video, it's an easy run to get. It's just trying to find it in decent shape. Takes a long time. I think that's why I'm missing a few issues. I think I probably had them, but didn't have them in the condition I wanted, and either gave them away or they're someplace else in another box where I have lower graded books, which I'm thinking that's what I did. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find it informative. And on to the couple of sketches that I left off last time. Here's some Mike Mauser by Joe Staten, which is really cool, fun character. I like the little mustard and stuff on his tie. I think I've showed these before, since it was in the vein of the other videos. And here's a nice Martian Manhunter. It's one of the first convention sketches, or actually this was through the mail that I got from Califiore way back from '97. Greetings from Mars. Martian Manhunter. One of my favorite DC characters. And another convention sketch by the great Steve Conley. If you ever get a chance to meet Steve Conley, he's one of the nicest guys working in comics. There's nothing he won't draw, and he's just a nice guy to talk to, and just a nice guy all around. He knows comics. He knows the history. He does his own stuff, and he's just a phenomenal guy. And this is one of the Charlton characters he drawn for me before. Of course, is a Blue Beetle. I think he did a really good job with that. And also, I got this nice Straight Suspense Stories with Captain Atom. And on the backing board, I got that, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's pretty darn cool. So if I die one day and these comic books are sold off to someplace somewhere and no one notices this, they'll be digging through comics and get a free sketch on the back. So again, it's this comic book, which is kind of cool. Alright guys, that's it for right now. I do appreciate you watching. Hope you watched both part 1 and part 2. And more to come on some more Charlton stuff. I might do one on Charlton Westerns or Charlton War. I don't have a ton of war. They did a lot of war books, but I could have more in my collection, of course, but all of it's going to have more in their collection when it comes to their favorite comics. But anyway, I hope everyone is doing all right. And again, thanks again for viewing and watching this video. Y'all take care.